Yeah, you're right, Bernie. They started off so strong, and now you've got Morozov going for Tokyo, and Szabo, who has been really good in this event all season long, but he has not won yet. He was second back in the very first match. He's been in there in the skins before. They've got a good 1-2 up there with Moresi and Szabo. And if you're Aqua with the men's free relay coming up, you want to kind of get back into this.
Man, what a great start, though, for Szebasztian Szabo. He is going to be the first of the turn, and everybody's going to try to catch him, and the red is lighting up. Aqua, they need this. Morozov trying to close, but Szabo got off to a great start. Can he hold on? No! Oh, he did it! Wow! Szabo somehow touches first. It looked for sure like Orsi or Pigeonberg was going to get him at the end.
Was coming on strong at the end, and DeBoer, I thought, was right there. They all were crashing the wall all at the same time. 33/100ths of a second separates 6 swimmers.
So Aqua unable to make up any bit of the deficit there. They make up a couple points on Tokyo to the Aqua Centurions.
A lot of other swimmers, though, also swam the relay as well.
Yeah.
So really, I mean, it's almost like you would think Kromova Yo-Yo is due.
And she's in lane number 3.
Not the best start for her, but she's so good once she enters the water. Her reaction time was 4th best, but she came up first.
And right now her teammate Melanie Hanik going stroke for stroke, so Iron will take it either way. They got 2 great swimmers. Deloof trying to get into the mix. Kaminova trying to get in the mix, but nobody's going to catch Kromova. No! Deloof gets it done. Kromova Yo-Yo winds up 3rd. That's big for Tokyo.
That was just like the men's 50 freestyle, and Kromova Yo-Yo is in shock. I thought she had that all the way in. Bernie, how about we talked about the men, 3/10 of a second, top 6. How about 19/100ths separating those top 5 swimmers?
As Tokyo, they find themselves 9.5 points behind Iron.
Actually pulling for New York and Tokyo.
I mean, at the end, we're going to have to get our abacuses out, but that's the way that it appears.
You're right.
And New York.
Oh, don't get us started
here.
Don't get us started
They
on
need
New York.
to get going because they find themselves 4th, and here's Abbie Wood, their best hope, but going against the Olympic champion Yuri Ohashi, who's won this event 5 times.
Won it 4 times. They've each won, actually Wood has won it 3 times this year. Ohashi, believe it or not, has only won it once this season.
1 and 2 in the ISL ratings in this event.
Well, we know what kind of breaststroker she is. She just finished 3rd in the 200 breaststroke about a half an hour or so ago. We almost have to win this. I mean, there are not too many second chances here for New York. All these other teams can kind of have a little chink in the armor going along the way, but New York cannot have that. And this is where Wood normally will take off here in the breaststroke.
Trying to put Tokyo into the lead. Ohashi surging at the end, trying to move Tokyo in front of Iron, and Abbie Wood just barely gets there and gets the win. Another fabulous finish there. They tied. Abbie Wood and Ohashi tied.
They tied. It flashed up Wood first right away. Believe it or not, after that, Tokyo and New York, Iron will outscore them. Right?
Crazy, right?
I mean, you have the tie for first right there, but based on the jackpot times and how Iron finished up, they will actually outscore them.
For the winner, this is where we sit. Aqua finds themselves 26 points.
He wasn't that far off the world record early on. when he won this event back in match number 4. He was 25-7.
World record 25-25. Martinenghi
Running
all the way across the pool in lane number 8. His teammates Gazzoli there. Penzzuti trying to get there, but Martinenghi, he surges the last 5 meters, folks, and he surges and gets the win for Aqua. 4 for 4, and 15 points hauled in by Martinenghi.
This is what it's all about. You know, the jackpot can be just devastating. Again, that means that he beat 4 swimmers there. Or was it 3? 3 or 4 swimmers by at least 1.05 seconds. He steals all their points.
Tokyo, right here on this next event, the 50 breaststroke, because they're just as good. And we've seen Castiglioni jackpot 4 swimmers over the course of the season so far. Won this last back in match number 6. She's up at the top in lane number 8. She'll be first into the turn. Her teammate Carraro second. Aqua trying to move into the lead here on the breaststroke. Trying for that 1-2 punch. Lots of red lighting up as Castiglioni is going to touch first, and it is 1-2 for Aqua, and this could be a huge jackpot. Yes, sir, says Matteo Giunta. 19 points hauled in. She steals the points from 4 swimmers.
What one event can do for your team. And there is no question that Aqua will look back at the 50 breaststroke for both men and women. Far right-hand side of your screen, and Aqua goes 1-2, and they steal your points.
As they've scored 26 points on that huge jackpot, and Aqua, they win.
New York's got a strong lineup as well. They've got the second fastest time of any of this group.
And Iron certainly had the early punch, and the question is, can they sustain themselves through this relay? Okay. You got Szabo here, though, in a pretty good spot. Almost a full body length in front of the rest of the field as we come to the halfway point of this 400 freestyle relay.
Yeah, Maresi led it off with a 46.7, and Szabo's going to end up going 46.7 as well.
Count on New York, folks. Here they come. Martin Triut says, oh, yes, sir, this could be it.
Look at the underwater again for Temple.
Temple surges into the lead, going back and forth, but Aqua gets it done. In the final moment by 3/10, and Martin Triut comes up just short of pulling off a spectacular win.
Maybe, perhaps, the biggest upset of a relay we've had all year long. They led from start to finish, but New York said, we're not going to give this to you, though. What a performance by the New York Breakers.
Aqua holds on to it, and they are the leaders, folks, here on day 1. After a big, impressive showing the women's 400 freestyle for Champion Company to bounce back there on the men's side. And now we'll see how it plays out here.
And they'll be coming after you, both of them. Especially Castiglioni, who won that 50.
Yeah, we've seen how important the breaststroke can be on the relay. Cue Ilya Shamanovich for Energy Standard.
Yeah, London went into the lead with Guido, and the Shamanovich just took care of that in an instant. Atkinson has done the same for London and be able to come back with a great breaststroke leg. So that breaststroke is such a huge key, so that's where they need to be. They don't need to win it. Just don't let too much of a space go between them and Iron. And they actually go in with basically a tie. 1/100th behind Iron.
And it helps to have an athlete like Delito to be able to be so versatile, win the backstroke, win the butterfly, and she's hoping to give Pellegrini a chance. Remember, they were 1/100th of a second behind. And now halfway through the relay, look at the lead opened up, folks. It is almost 2 seconds.
But again, we've got to look at the overall picture. Where is that B relay now for Aqua? Well, they're running third.
Yep.
Iron's running fifth. So even if Aqua somehow ends up getting second, Chromo the Yo-Yo catches her, this is all Aqua, Bernie.
Chromo Yo-Yo's got to make up over a second deficit as Pellegrini dives in first. So often Pellegrini has tried to chase down the field from behind, but she dives in number one, trying to give her team a pick of the skins.
And how about this, Bernie? Two of the greatest freestylers in history. I mean, I'm not talking about year 2021, in the history of the sport going at each other right now. Both of them Olympic gold medalists. Both of them are world record holders.
And the crowd bringing Pellegrini home. Aqua gets the win.
Maybe, just maybe, this great ISL season that Pellegrini is having, maybe she can just hang on for a little while longer for Paris. 52-1 for the legendary, and I'm talking legendary, Federica Pellegrini.
And they will add to their total with one more event still to come.
I think they're breaking this relay up a little bit. Because I think Coach Dave Sala knows that you may win this relay, we may give you the win, but we're going to finish second and fourth or second and fifth. You're going to finish first and eighth, and we're going to grab that skins pick.
Martinenghi is actually going to be the relay team that is currently fourth. He's going to dive in, but look at it, still really, really tight among four teams early on.
Yeah, Iron running 1-2, and you're right, it's very tight, and now it's going to come down again to this all-important breaststroke leg, and Iron's best finish in the 50 was Reishammer. He was fifth. Is going to be a fun one. I don't think I've ever seen 6 teams at the halfway point this close in any relay.
And Aqua's 1-2 halfway home.
Tokyo in 4 through Kaseki. Aqua could finish first and second here. That would be massive.
Unbelievable.
They've still got some work to do.
Szabo out of lane number 8. Revolta. It's two teammates battling for the lead. And 3/10 separating first from third as the anchors dive in.
I don't think it matters because
who's got it left? Maresi.
I mean, when you think about what Aqua's doing right now, they're first and third. They finished first and fourth. I mean, they're fine. Bernie, I mean, Szabo did his job.
Man, what a start by Maresi. They're just trying to break up a 1-2 finish for Aqua right now.
Trying to make the charge here for Tokyo.
Start the celebration, folks.
Maresi trying to hang on for the Aqua Centurions. He will.
Aqua getting it done in the second half of day one. They win both relays. How 1-2. Indeed, they've done it.
They'll get the skins priority pick. Blitz that second period.
What a way to end the meet.
And they've finished strong here in the third period.
What a way to end the day for Aqua. And they started that roll with that women's 50 breaststroke and never let up.
But what a first day for the Aqua Centurions. 9 wins, 21 top 3 finishes. And they finished day one on top by over 50 points with 306.5 points.